Hello, everyone. There's always something to talk about. And since I'm just tired of typing and people just, oh, but I already explained all that. I just wrote that in the comment. Now you're asking me the same thing again. It's as if, well, aren't you reading the comments? Or, yeah. So a few days ago, that already came kind of to my attention on how suddenly now some people are saying, okay, well, God just created Adam, and Eve was just an afterthought. I know what it says in the divine principle at one point, or actually, I'm not sure that it actually says that in the principle. I've read the principle many times, 7 times. I'm on the 8th time now. Yeah, after you've read it so many times, I pick it up, I read, and I put it down again for a while. Sometimes it's a condition where, oh, there's some spirits around or people around, and I pick it up and say, oh, let's read some of that, right? Yeah. I even started it to make it more interesting, or maybe there's something else that comes out of it. I started reading it from the back. That didn't work out too well. Still was interesting, though. So, Adam and Eve. Okay, so then Eve was taken from a rib from Adam. And in a way, it seems to be, when it comes to subject and object, man and woman, there seems to be just this real need for some to make sure that Eve is just the lesser of the two. And that is that. Right? Yes? Okay. Well, I can't help that. Some people are just like that, so be it. The really wonderful thing that I thought when I read the divine principle again and again, one of my favorite parts is the dual characteristics of God, and on how everything in creation reflects that. So no one seems to really debate over or argue over that God created plants with 2 parts so they can procreate, and every animal has basically a masculine and a feminine part, a male and a female. Yeah, well, okay, well, there's some amphibians, the snatch, that, and then some frogs, they can actually change gender to, okay, those are all survival things in nature that only happen if there's no other way. No other way than how God created everything originally, right? Yes? Okay. So there are these few, 1 or 2 exceptions. Of course, she has to come out now. Well, okay, see ya. My daughter works from home. Very busy lady. So I'm not quite sure on how suddenly now, right, the masculine love between God and just Adam, that is it. That is it. The woman's just, and then suddenly how the people debate and argue over, well, Eve was just an afterthought of God. Really? I guess then everything, and with the animals, with the plants, everything that is basically that has the female aspect of creation, being reproductive on Earth, in nature, I guess that's all an afterthought of God too. Do people actually realize how they're not making any sense when it comes to all that? It baffles me what people come up with. What, again, for what reason? The dual characteristics in God, of God, in the divine principle, is very clear about this stuff. Right? just as I have said, okay, well, before as well, and it is in the principle as well. Now, no, I don't believe that Zacharias was Jesus' father, according to the Bible. In Matthew, first chapter, it's Joseph, the husband of Mary. And there too, okay, so when God was done with his creation after the sixth day, 6 periods of evolution, he looked at everything, oh, everything's great, everything's good, everything's beautiful. He was happy. He was happy. He was done. He was happy with what he done, what he created. And he didn't go back and say, I need to change this and I need to change that. No, it was all good. It was all perfectly good. Why would God need a different way than to have his son born? Except for exactly in the way that he hoped and wished and desired for every human being to be born. Conceived, then carried by the woman in the womb, and then born. Yes? In what way? Between a man and a woman. Yes? No? Okay. Well, but those were special circumstances. Yeah, okay, all right. Does God really feel that way? Or do we need that? And why do we need that? So we can continue to sin. We can continue to make excuses. Well, but we're not that good. We're not that great. How can perfection be expected from us? We want to keep ourselves in the dark, right? In a way, many people love the dark. So, not sure why suddenly that pops up. Well, no, I'm pretty sure why. Again, what do people come up with so that you can, just put one more thumb on top of True Mother? Oh, well, she was just an afterthought anyway, kind of thing. Well, for that matter, every woman was just an afterthought. They need to be locked up. Yeah, there's plenty of women that were locked up and abused, still are, still happening today. And I guess there is people out there, I'm assuming, well, men and women maybe, who support that. Wow, that's kind of sad. No doubt that's sad to God. Again, yeah. So, God created everything with a counterpart. And then on the 6th day, he suddenly stopped, huh? Yes? He suddenly stopped and said, yeah, I'm just going to have the man. And he realized, oh, wait a minute. But that will only last one lifetime then. Oh, forgot. The man needs a counterpart, right? No. Okay. I give God a little bit more credit than that. I think he knew exactly what he was doing. And over the other 5 days, right, he perfected on what he wanted on the 6th day. Yeah? The best thing of his creation on the 6th day. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I believe. And it was both Adam and Eve that were equally important to him, equally loved by him. And equally contribute to everything on earth. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share. Short one. I'm watching a baking show. I love watching baking shows. A great thing my daughter does too. So we've been watching this British baking show. So funny. And we're sitting there and we're both going, I want to start baking. Hey, let's have... So next week, we're going to have, it's a spring break. The children will all be here, my grandchildren. And she took off from work as well. And so we're going to have our own baking show. Or baking week. If we're going to make a show out of it, that's still questionable. But one gets into it. It's fun. It's really fun to do that, right? Yes. Well, anyway, and the children learn something as well. So we're gonna go against each other. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna make a competition between mom and daughter. Who bakes better? And the children will be the judges. That'll be so much fun. Well, anyway, there you go. Okay. People, can we just stop arguing over these silly things? I mean, it's so, gosh, what are you people are? All, right? When it comes to knowing the divine principle, actually, right? Or you just pick out certain things and then go, okay, well, if I just twist that around, again, the twisting around. Yeah, where's your logic? I mean, don't people have a brain? You're not just... I'm not getting, I don't get where the IQ of some people in this group is. And on how people actually get pulled into, on suddenly going, and start to try to explain that. Try to explain it to them. Wait a minute, but that's not right. Like I'm doing right now. Why even bother? Right? Because it's already, I'm thinking, wait a minute, if you do not get this on your own, after having read the divine principle, having been in this movement for I don't know how many years, and here you come up with what? And why? Yeah. Okay, why? Okay, again. Really? I've never tried to take the place of a man. I really wouldn't want to. I'm perfectly happy as a woman. So I sometimes have to do the work of a man, but that just kind of comes with the territory, right? Sometimes a guy has to change a diaper too, right? Yes? Okay, all right. Anyway, so here it is. But I guess I'll keep giving it a try. And one more thing, I did see some of a Brother in Faith's videos, and you know, he can put on, if you guys put some nasty stuff on about True Mother, why can't he give a little back, right? Show his point of view in all this. Why not? You guys have a problem with that? And start, you know, talking about him like he's the last this, that. Well, you know what? As I said, if you don't like to get some of your own medicine back, then don't dish it out. I make this quite clear to me. It was quite disturbing, though, to see on how these two sons talked about their own mother, or on how they took it upon themselves to decide on how their dad dealt with True Mother over whatever. And as far as I know, he never locked her up. That's not true. That's a lie. True Father never did that. Never did that. Never thought of doing that. What a lie. So sad. That is so sad. I thought about asking some of the people in this group do you have permission from those two sons to talk about True Mother the way you do? Post the way you do about True Mother? Do you have permission after listening to, you know, the video where they were talking, both of them, the sons, Hyungshinim and Kukshinim, they say, yes, they gave permission. They gave actually permission to you to talk about their own mother that way. So that's a horrible thing. It's just, I can't. It's, if I didn't hear it with my own ears, see it with my own eyes, I'd be calling people a liar out there. That's not possible. There isn't a human being who would do that. We got some. Now. Very sad. Anyway, God's love and blessings always. I will talk to you another time.